Hi, hello, welcome to Homeschool. This is your class 7 Mathematics NCERT or CBSE board, and we are in a new chapter, that is your chapter number 4, Simple Equations. Before starting our chapter, we are going to have a tiny introduction about this chapter. Simple equations. In the name itself, very simple. Equation. What is this new word for you? Equation. What is an equation? We are going to learn now in this introduction. Before starting about the equation, we know about the expression. What is expression? It is a combination of variable and constants. Do you remember, children? Let's see here. Expression. Expression, it is a combination of variable and constant. Expression contains two terms. What are those? Variable and constant. Constant, suppose if I take here 3, it doesn't change. Constant value never change. As it is, 3 means 3. If I write 4, 4, 5, 5, the number value does not change. Whereas variable, if I write here variable, it may be x, y, a, b, c, any variable. Variables are the terms which we write in the form of alphabets. Variable value always differs. In one equation or one problem, x value is 2 means in another problem, x value might be -1. A variable is usually represented by the alphabets. It may be x, y, a, b, c, p, q. Any alphabet we can use for the variable. Variable values, always it varies. Vary means it will be always changing. Suppose in one problem x value is 1 means, is it fixed? No, another problem x value might be 0. Another x is equal to -5. It may be negative, positive, 0. Means always the value of a variable will be varying or changing. So we call this as a variable and this is constant. What is an expression? Combination of variable and constant. We can frame a expression using plus minus sign. If I put here plus 3. X plus 3 is an expression of having two terms. We call them as terms. 1, 2 terms. If I write 2x, twice the variable or the number, we don't know this variable number, right? Twice means 2 times. Thrice a number or thrice x, if I say 3x. We should understand some words here. Twice x, if I say, you need to write 2x. Thrice x means you need to write 3x. Expression is a combination of variables and constants. Now, I have taken a variable x and a constant 3. Let us write twice the variable. Twice the variable means 2x. And we are going to take a positive sign, 2x plus 3. What is this 2x plus 3? It is an expression containing two terms. In future classes, we are going to learn having one term, monomial, binomial, trinomial. These are all we are going to learn in the future classes. Just you learn expression. It is a combination of variable and a constant. Variable is represented by any alphabet. Twice the variable plus 3. 2x plus 3 we write. This is called as an expression. What is this? Expression. How can expression becomes equation? Suppose if I write here, if I write equal to, what is this symbol? Equal. Equals. What is this? Equals. If I write equal to for expression and I give a value, then it becomes a equation. What value shall we take? Let's take here 11. 2x plus 3 equal to 11. this becomes an equation. Only 2x plus 3 is called as the expression. Expression when it is equated with equal sign with another expression or any number, then that becomes a equation. 2x plus 3 equal to 11. See the definition of an equation. An equation is formed when two expressions are equal to each other. This is one expression and this is one expression. If two expressions are equal to one another, then we call it as an equation. An equation helps us to find the unknown quantity in the expression. What is the unknown quantity here? This is the unknown quantity. We need to find the value of x letter. Right? X is a variable. We need to find the value of a variable. Equation helps us to find the variable. Value of the variable. When two expressions are equal to each other, we call it as a equation. And what is this side and what is this side called as? We call this as LHS. What is the full form of this? Left hand side. And this side we call it as RHS. Its full form is right hand side. LHS, RHS we call. That is left hand side, right hand side. When two expressions are interchanged at a time, there is no change of sign. Means, look here, LHS is equal to RHS you have. Now, I rewrite this equation, 11 is equal to 2x plus 3. Is there any change? No, nothing. RHS is interchanged to LHS and LHS is interchanged to RHS. Right? If at a time it is interchanged, there is no change of signs. When we call an equation, when two expressions are equal to each other with a equal to sign, we call it as a equation. And this side we call it as a left hand side and other side right hand side. An equation is a condition on a variable. This is a condition on a variable. We get the value of the variable. When we have an equation, we can find the value of the variable. How can we form an equation? The sum of 3 times x and 11 is 32. Oh my God, what is this? We can't understand, right? So to understand this, we are going to write some simple equations here. Now, sum of any two values. Sum of x and 4. X and 4. Sum means what? Addition, right? Sum of x and 4 means x plus 4 is equal to 6. Sum of x and 4 is 6. Right? Next, difference. Difference means, it is a subtraction. Right? Difference of y and 3. Difference of y and 3 minus 3. Difference of y and 3, how will you write? Y minus 3 is equal to 3. Difference of y and 3 is 3. Understand how we are framing? Sum of x and 4 is 6. Sum of means put plus symbol. X plus 4 is equal to 6. Difference of y and 3 is 3 means y minus 3 equal to 3. And in other words, we can write this as taken away. Difference, we may say that taken away. If 3 is taken away in y, we get 3. Understand properly? If 3 is taken away in y, suppose you have 5 chocolates. If 2 chocolates are taken away, how many are left? 3. right? Like that. I don't know why, how many chocolates are there, I don't know. In Y, if 3 chocolates are taken away, 3 chocolates are left. Similarly, multiplication. We write the equations of multiplication. How can we write here? In multiplication, we use the word times. We use times. 3 times y. 3 times y means 3y is equal to 18. 3 times y is equal to 18. One more example, if you want, you can take 5 times p is equal to 10. 5 times p, how will you write? 5p. Many words we use to write like this equation, children. In this multiplication, you may use the word 3 times y, or product of 3 and y is 18. Product also we can say, product means multiplication. 3 into y is equal to 18. And another way, double the variable x. Double x means 2x is equal to 10. Double x is 10. Double x means 2x. We have seen before, twice, thrice. Twice x is also same. Double we may say, twice we may say, right? 2 times you can say. And other words you can say this as 2 times x also you can call. Understand this sentence what they have given and try to frame the equation carefully. 2 times x is equal to 10. We have seen addition equations, subtraction, multiplication, and leftover is division. Division we may call it as a fraction also. Okay, how can we represent these type of fractions? Look here. 1/5 of p. 1/5 of p. 1/5 means 1/5. 1/5 of p means 1/5p is equal to 10. How can you write this? P by 5 is equal to 10. P by 5 is equal to 10. Or you may say half of x. Half of x means half into x is equal to 5. Half of x, 1 into x you multiply. You may write it as x by 2 is equal to 5. Just we are forming an equation. Understand carefully here. Sum of two numbers means you need to use a plus sign. Difference, minus sign. Or subtract 3 from y is also same meaning. Subtract 3 from y. Understand, from the first letter you are subtracting 3. Y minus 3 is equal to 3. 5 times p is equal to 10. 5p is equal to 10. And 1/5 of p is equal to 10. P by 5 is equal to 10. Let us frame some of the equations by reading the sentences now. The sum of means what? Immediately plus symbol you should remember. The sum of 3 times x. 3 times x means 3x. 3 times x. 3 times x is nothing but 3x. 3 times x is equal to 3x. Sum of 3 times x and 11. Sum of what? 3 times x. Sum and 11 is 32. Your equation is ready. I repeat once again. The sum of 3 times x and 11 is 32. Sum of 3 times x and 11 is 32. Right? Understood how did we frame this equation? See the second one. If you subtract means minus. Subtract 5 from means you should write here 5. Subtract 5 from 6 times a number. Which number you take? Any number you take. 6 times x you take. If you subtract 5 from 6 times a number, you get 7. When you are writing equation, both must be equal, children. LHS is equal to RHS. Subtract 5 from 6 times a number is equal to 7. See the third one? 1/4 of m. 1/4 of m means 1/4 m. 1/4 of m is means immediately I write here equal to. Is 3 more than 7. Is 3 more means plus 7 you may write. And you can rewrite this as m/4 equal to 3 plus 7 you can write. I repeat, 1/4 of m. 1/4 of m means 1/4 m is 3 more than 7. 3 plus 7. Last one in this. 1/3. 1/3 means 1/3. 1/3 of a number. What is a number? Any number you take, children. Number means here you take a variable. 1/3 of p I will take. Variable I have taken here p. 1/3 of a number plus 5. Plus means plus 5 is 8. You can rewrite this as p/3 plus 5 is equal to 8. Right? Once again look here carefully. The sum of 3 times x and 11 is 32. If you subtract 5 from 6 times a number is equal to 7. And 1/4 of m is 3 more than 7. 1/3 of a number, okay, plus 5 is 8. Are you all getting, children? Understand how we are framing the equations carefully. We have converted the statement into equation, right? Now, you have 4 examples here where you have equations convert into statement. Is it easy? Same manner. Look here, x minus 5 is equal to 4. Take away 5. Yes or no? Subtract. Take away 5 from x is 9. Take away 5 from x, we get a value of 9. Or take away 5 from x is 9. Next one. 5p is equal to 20. 5 times p gets a value 20. 5 times p gets a value 20. 5 times means into, no? So I have written 5 times p. 3n plus 7 is equal to 1. How can we write this? Plus 7 there. I write here 7 more than 3 times n gives a value 1. 7 more than 3 times n gives 1. Next one. m/5 minus 2 is equal to 6. m/5, how can you write 1/5 of m? How much is taken away? 2. Take away 2 from 1/5 of m gives you 6. Gives a value 6. Take away 2. Take away 2 means subtract 2. Take away 2 from 1/5 of m gives 6. Next concept is putting values and finding whether the equation is satisfied or not. Let's check here. If x plus 2 is equal to 6. x plus 2 equal to 6. I give a value x is equal to 2. Put this x value in the given equation and check whether LHS is equal to RHS or not. What is x value? 2. Where you have x, substitute 2. 2 plus 2 equal to 6. 2 plus 2 how much? 4 equal to 6. Are these two equal? No, these two are not equal. It is not satisfied. Similarly, you take one more example here. X minus 4 equal to 6. X minus 4 equal to 6. I give a value for x is equal to 10. What is the value of x I have given for you? 10. Put this x value in the given equation and find out whether it is satisfying or not. How it satisfies? If LHS is equal to RHS, then your answer is correct. Substitute x value here. Put x is equal to 10 minus 4 equal to 6. 10 minus 4 is how much? Take away 4 in 10. You are going to get 6. Yes, x is equal to 10 is satisfying here. Similarly, take one more. 3x is equal to 9. 3x is equal to 9. If x is equal to 3, I have given condition. Put the x value in x. X value in x means where you have x, there you substitute this value. 3. 3x means 3 into x, right? If you want, you can take a bracket sign here. And now 3 3s are 9 equal to 9. Yes, this is also satisfying. Similarly, let's take one more condition here. X by 2 is equal to 5. Substitute x equal to 1. 1 by 2 is equal to 5. Are these two same? No, they are not equal. Right? In this way, you need to find the equation is satisfied or not by putting the given values in the equation. Next concept, solving equations. How to solve equations? Let's take one example here. X plus 2 is equal to 5. X plus 2 equal to 5. You need to find the value of x. How can we find? Observe here, near the variable, what you have plus 2 you have. So now, subtract. In order to remove this, how can I remove? If I subtract 2 will be cancelled. Subtract 2 on both sides. Subtract 2 on both sides. X plus 2 minus 2. And on right hand side also we need to subtract 2. Minus 2 plus 2 will be cancelled. Why children? 2 minus 2 will be 0. Right? X is equal to. Subtract 2 from 5. How much it will be? 3. Therefore, the value of x is 3. Right? This is the way we find the value of x. Next one. Let's take one more example. P minus 5 is equal to 10. P minus 5 is equal to 10. This is first example, second example. All varieties of examples we are going to solve. Addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. P minus 5 is equal to 10. First, observe the value near the variable, children. P is the variable, right? Minus 5 you have. Minus 5 opposite, what is that? Plus 5, right? Right here, add 5 on both sides. Add 5 on both sides. Try to add 5 plus 5. This side 10 plus 5. minus 5 plus 5 will be cancelled. P is equal to 10 plus 5 at 15. What is the value of P? 15. This is the way we need to solve the equations in order to find the value of variable. Third example. 3x is equal to 12. 3x is equal to 12. Here multiplication there. Let's divide now. Multiplication you have now. One thing you remember children, opposite, plus opposite minus, minus opposite plus, into opposite division, division opposite multiplication. You have other than variable what you have 3. 3 multiplied. So let us divide 3 on both sides. Divide 3 on both sides. 3x by 3 is equal to 12 by 3. 3 cancel. 3 ones are 3, right? X is equal to 3 table. Do you get 12? Yes, 3 fourths are. What is the value of x? 4. And your last example here. Let me take m by 4 is equal to 2. M by 4 is equal to 2. Other than variable, you have a number where it is divided. Divide, opposite multiplication. What number you have? That you do the reverse order. Means multiply 4 on both sides. Multiply 4 on both sides. 4 into m by 4 is equal to 2 into 4. 4 cancel. 4 ones are 4. 1 into m will be m. M is equal to 2 fours are 8. What is the value of m? 8. Right? Observe here carefully. If you have a plus sign, we have subtracted that number. Negative sign, we have added with that number. A number is multiplied here, so we divided with that number. And here, division of a number there, that number you multiply. Like this, you just take the reverse order in order to solve the equations. Now, we are going to solve the same 4 problems by transposing. What do you mean by transposing here? Look here, we should know when in LHS and RHS. If you have a plus symbol, if it goes to RHS side, it carries with a negative sign. Suppose if any number with a negative sign there, if it is transferred to RHS, plus sign becomes minus and here minus sign becomes plus. If you have a into and if it goes other side, divide. If you have a division in LHS side, if it is transposed to other side, it will be multiplied. Understand carefully, in an equation, if any number with a plus sign, if you are sending to RHS side, it will be carried with a negative sign. Here negative there, that side if transposed, positive. And here into, that side if it is transposed, it will be divided. This side it is division, then other side it is transposed with a multiplicative sign. Now, see the same problem, I didn't clean the answers. If you do in this method also, you are going to get the same answer. Observe here, other than variable, what you have? Plus 2. See there, first step, plus 2. If it is transposed to right hand side, plus 2 is transposed to right hand side, what happens? X is equal to, write this number first. Plus 2 transposed means it becomes minus 2. In 5, if you subtract 2, what is your x value? 3, that's all. Same answer you got. Either of the method you can choose, children. What I have said now, if you have plus 2, subtract 2 on both sides, that way you can do, or directly you can go with this method. I feel this method is easy for your higher application in your mathematics. See the second example. Other than variable, minus 5 there. Minus 5, if it is transposed to other side, it will be added. P is equal to 10 minus 5, it comes to this side, plus 5. 10 plus 5, P is equal to 15. Yes? See the third one, 3x, 3 is multiplied. If that 3 is transposed to right hand side, what happens? It is dividing. X is equal to 12 by 3. 3 table, 3 fours are 12. Therefore, x is equal to 4. Observe here children, before method and now in this way also we are going to get the same answer. See the last problem. Other than variable, you have a number. Where it is? It is divided. This division value, this is called as the divisor. This divisor, if it goes other side, RHS or a right hand side, if it is transposed, it will be multiplied. M is equal to 2. This divisor 4, if it goes other side, multiplied. M is equal to 2 fourths are 8. Right? Understand carefully children. Don't by heart this all. If you want to find a value of a variable, see other numbers which are extra other than the variable what you have. Those all you transpose to other side and you try to get the value. Okay, let me give you a small problem. 2x plus 5 is equal to 15. 2 times x plus 5 is equal to 15 there. Find the value of x, I'll say. First thing what you need to do, you need to see the number. Right? Other than the variable and a number set, you see extra number what you have. Plus 5 there. If it is transposed to other side, what happens? Minus 5. 2x is equal to 15 minus 5. 2x is equal to how much? 15 minus 5 will be 10. Now again, other than variable, what you have extra? 2. 2 is in multiple position, right? This 2 transpose other side, it will be divided. 10 by 2. 2 5s, therefore x is equal to 5. Right? It's very easy to find these simple equations. It is very simple. The same problem we are going to do in trial and error method. What is this trial and error method? Let us take the problem. X plus 2 is equal to 5. Find the value of x by trial and error. Trial and error, actually we got x value as 3. We don't know that. Then in this method, how can I choose? Let me take any value. Put x is equal to minus 2. Substitute this value. Minus 2 plus 2 equal to 5. 2 to cancel. 0 is not equal to 5. Right? This is an error. We won't get the correct answer. Then go with the any other number. Put x is equal to 1. X is equal to 1. What happens? Substitute there. X plus 2 equal to 5. 1 plus 2 equal to 5. 3 equal to 5. These two are also not equal. Then this is also not the x value. Then go with the other number. Put x is equal to 2. X plus 2 equal to 5. 2 plus 2 equal to 5. 2 plus 2 is 4. Is 4 equal to 5? No, not equal. Then this is also error. Then go with the another one. Put x is equal to 3. Plus 2 is equal to 5. In the place of x, substitute 3. 3 plus 2 is equal to 5. 3 plus 2, 5. 5 is equal to 5. Exact value. How did we find this? By trial and error method. So like this, seeing the values, equation, we can frame the statement, or by statement you can convert into equation. Okay. With this, we are going to end our session, children. In our next session, we are going to continue with the exercise. Until that, keep watching. Thank you all.